Alright guys, we're back. So I had some good feedback on the last video I did. Thought I'd throw another one out there. This one's going to be Brian Harris going against Rich Froning on Heavy Fran, which was 15, 12, 9 reps of thrusters at 135 pounds in strict weighted pull-ups. So there was no stipulation on if you could do the pull-ups pronated or supinated, so I actually went with supinated because we don't do that all that often. And I think Rich did them pronated here in 2013, and they recently redid this workout. He did it supinated. Spoiler alert, I don't beat Rich, even though it's 7 years in the future. But this is a really good training piece, good push-pull action with the heavy thrusters, really get your heart rate going, and some strict weighted pull-ups that kind of slow you down because they're weighted, they're fairly heavy. So I want to make sure I'm timing this about the same amount of times. Let's move this back just slightly. I think we're about synced up here. There should be a clock on this one. Yeah. 13, 14, there we go. It's synced up. Brian going against Rich Froning, just like I told you. So what you can see is, I kind of started talking about this in the last video, but the best in the sport, he's been doing this for 8 years now. When I got to go visit him, a month or two ago, he's still doing it. He makes the toughest, most difficult movements in CrossFit look easy. Even when you're doing a lot of reps, you're super fatigued, your heart's pounding, you're breathing hard, you find a way to stay relaxed, and you learn that through multiple iterations of training in all different time domains, energy systems, weights, all that. And then you just kind of go into every workout with a plan and understand how you're in control, even when your body's kind of screaming at you because you're going. It's really intense or it's really heavy. You've got to find a way to ground yourself and come up with a strategy and kind of hold yourself to it. So it's real interesting. These pull-ups, I could only do a few at a time and be fast. So that's kind of one of the things with weighted elements, especially pulling or pushing, like when you're thinking handstand push-ups or something, but also muscle-ups, pull-ups, and whatnot. I only like to do so many that I can keep the movement crisp. So you can see these are pretty crisp, like getting up there, getting down. I'm not struggling through any reps. If I did a couple more each set, the last few would definitely start to slow down and the form would degrade. So I methodically went into this workout. Man, Rich is already onto the 12 thrusters. I think I got another set or two of pull-ups to do. But I was playing my own game here. I'm by myself in the garage. I'm just trying to get better. I'm not competing against anyone. The score is not going on any leaderboard that I really care about. So you have to really know the intent with your training pieces. And my intent with this was to handle the thrusters, keep them unbroken, not waste a lot of time moving between the two. And then the pull-ups, I was just going to let them come as I was ready to do them. I didn't want to get super grindy and start struggling through them. I wanted to just move smoothly through the workout. I think Rory and a lot of other people end up kind of scaling the pull-up weight on this to 25 pounds, and obviously others can even do no weighted pull-ups. I felt comfortable with doing 45-pound weighted pull-ups. Pulling strength tends to be pretty good for me. I was really happy with how these thrusters felt. I ended up doing this workout twice through. So I did the workout, I rested 5 minutes, and I did the same thing again. This is the first time through. But both times, I find this happens a lot. This might happen to you guys, let me know. But sometimes when the thruster weight is heavy like that, or it's a little intimidating, I feel like the whole workout's going to be thrusters, and that's just going to skyrocket my heart rate, and it's going to be just all about dealing with those thrusters, but it really wasn't. The thrusters, I guess I put a lot of work into my front squat, my leg strength, and I like the thruster movement in general. It did get my heart rate and breathing up, but it really came down to being able to do these strict weighted pull-ups. So I think where you're going to see Rich Froning, beat someone like me on a workout like this is he's just able to cycle through these strict pull-ups much faster. It's not really possible to go any faster on thrusters. We both did them unbroken. I think I did them fairly quickly. But as you can see, he's just moving. He's already moving back to the bar, so he's just able to cycle those a little faster. They didn't use a weight belt. I did use a weight belt, and I don't like the way I took time putting it on and taking it off. I was very that was not efficient at all, and I should have thought through that transition more before this workout. But this is why we do this. I really encourage you guys who are trying to improve in the sport of fitness to take videos of yourself. You don't have to post them to YouTube and do what I'm doing, but you watch your videos. If you look at my YouTube channel, I have videos all the way back to like 2012, and that's just because I've recorded myself doing so many different workouts and lifts and all these stuff over the years, and then I watch it at least once after almost every training session, because that's when you can make the mental notes, and then when that movement comes up again, you remember, you know, something you saw in a video, or you can go back and watch a previous video. Is Rich done? 440? No, we still have one more round, I think. He's on his final round of pull-ups, Rich is now. I've got 9 thrusters to knock out, and then, so he's finishing up his last set of pull-ups there. Looks like I'm tied with Rory McKernan, so he's doing lighter pull-ups, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, record yourself, watch your movement, watch it compared to these guys. You know, are you struggling, are you making it look ugly, or are you smooth, and it's just going to take more work to kind of cycle through a little quicker. So you see, I'm on the last set of pull-ups. Rich is about to finish 525. He has one more, so even he went to singles at the end. You're going to see me go to singles at the very end, and that's kind of what you want. So he just finished. I got my 9 pull-ups left, so I'll take that. I'm within, you know, one movement of Rich on a workout that I didn't go into this like trying to crush a time. I was really focused on good unbroken, strong sets of thrusters with good full range of movement pull-ups throughout this workout. And you see, I'm still moving through these pretty fast. I do 3 quickly, because that's what I know. I know if I did that 4th or 5th rep, it'd get super slow and grindy. You're going to see, just like Rich, I do have to go to singles, I think, for the last couple reps, and that's about what you want. If you're going to go to singles, you want it to be at the end of the workout when you only have a couple reps left. If you're able to maintain sets up until that very last couple reps, then you probably paced it pretty perfectly. The thing you don't want is like going to that set of 9 and you got to do every one as a single. So I'm still doing 2s, and I think I got to finish with 1 or 2 singles. So that's where you want to be. You want to, and that goes with a lot of different movements. Strict handstand push-ups. Yeah, there's my 8th one. Got one more, knock it out. Boom, workout over. So like I said, I rested 5 minutes. I ran through this again, kind of just volume building. It wasn't about going super intense and for time and fast and whatnot. But I will hit this workout again sometime in the future. It's a really fun workout. The thrusters get your heart rate up, get you breathing hard, and then the pull-ups kind of slow you down, but also you got to learn how to kind of pull with heavy load under fatigue like that. It's just something different, something atypical of what we're normally doing. So let me know if you guys like these. Maybe you guys post a video of one of your workouts, send it to me, and I'll compare me doing it against you doing it, or I'll put you up against someone else on a video and just kind of give me your thoughts. But just kind of throwing out some general tips and advice for people trying to improve the sport of fitness, or you just want to improve efficiencies and whatnot. I highly encourage you to record yourself working out, and then kind of go back and look over it, and just, you can learn so many little things from your movement, from the way you breathe, or you learn like, wow, your transition, you took so long during that. And with the Open coming up and other local competitions and whatnot, there's just a lot of stuff you can clean up just by being aware and coming up with a game plan and strategy. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you like to see. Got more content coming at you, and as always, hit me up on the DMs with Instagram, Facebook, or over at the Linktree if you want to chat programming or nutrition or anything else. So y'all have a good one.